What's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and share it with your friends, because today we're going straight into the heart of South Africa's political battlefield. The ANC's National Executive Committee is heading into one of its most critical meetings yet, and the stakes couldn't be higher. The agenda: nothing less than the fate of local government elections and the controversial future of the Government of National Unity. Yes, you heard that right, the ANC is once again at a crossroads, and how they move forward from this meeting could determine the future of governance in South Africa for years to come. As the NEC prepares to gather behind closed doors, tensions are running high. Internal battles are intensifying, factions are jostling for influence, and the once dominant party is navigating unfamiliar terrain, one where it no longer enjoys absolute power. With the 2024 national election outcome still sending aftershocks through the political system, the ANC is being forced to rethink everything: its alliances, its control of municipalities, and even its place at the center of power. At the core of the NEC's discussion is the looming question of local government elections. After years of mismanagement, service delivery protests, and coalition collapses, the ANC's grip on municipalities has weakened. From Johannesburg to Nelson Mandela Bay, instability has become the norm, and residents are growing more disillusioned by the day. The NEC knows that unless serious changes are made, the ANC risks losing even more municipalities in the upcoming elections. The voters are angry. They've seen broken promises, failing infrastructure, and internal party squabbles that turn councils into battlegrounds instead of service delivery machines. Some in the NEC are calling for early local government elections, an attempt to reset and win back lost ground before 2026. But others are wary. They argue that the party isn't ready. That launching into another electoral contest without first cleaning house would be suicide. They want internal renewal, accountability, and stronger candidates. This is not just about election logistics, it's a fight for the soul of the ANC itself. But that's just one side of the fire. The other major point of debate is the Government of National Unity, the GNU. Ever since the ANC failed to secure a majority in the 2024 elections, the GNU has been sold to the public as a unity-building project, a new era of collaboration to stabilize the country. President Cyril Ramaphosa has repeatedly framed it as an act of national responsibility. But behind the unity smiles and handshakes lies a reality far more complex. The NEC is now grappling with serious internal pushback. Many members are questioning whether the GNU is a strategy or a surrender. Is the ANC still in charge, or is it being boxed in by its partners? There's growing discomfort over policy compromises, appointments, and how much ground the ANC has had to give up to keep the GNU afloat. Some party veterans argue that the ANC has become a junior partner in a deal that was meant to be a show of leadership. And others believe the GNU was never about unity. It was a last-minute survival plan by Ramaphosa's camp to stay in power after a bruising election result. Whispers inside Luthuli House suggest that key provinces are already preparing for the NEC meeting to turn into a showdown. The Eastern Cape and Limpopo blocks are said to be backing the GNU, hoping it will help preserve national stability and rebuild voter trust. But KZN and parts of Gauteng are furious. They feel betrayed. They believe the ANC should have gone into opposition rather than diluting itself in uncomfortable partnerships. The NEC meeting could very well expose these cracks in full public view. Adding fuel to the fire are concerns about who exactly the ANC is sharing power with. The GNU includes parties that have historically opposed ANC policies. There are deep disagreements over economic transformation, land reform, public sector wages, and state-owned enterprises. As ministers and MECs from different parties try to coexist, policy paralysis is becoming more frequent. And now the NEC must answer the tough question: is this so-called unity helping South Africans, or has it simply tied the ANC's hands? Beyond policy and elections, the meeting will also deal with what many insiders are calling the leadership question. There's increasing speculation that this NEC could be the one where serious calls emerge for a leadership transition before 2027. Ramaphosa's popularity has taken a hit, and while he remains the public face of the GNU, many within the party feel he's lost control. The NEC meeting could become the stage for the first overt moves towards succession planning, and that could open the floodgates for factional chaos. The public is watching closely. Voters, civil society, the business community, they all want answers. Can the ANC restore stability in municipalities? Can it govern effectively in a coalition era? Can it keep its house in order long enough to rebuild public trust? The NEC will have to respond to these burning questions with more than empty rhetoric. The decisions taken now will shape not just the ANC's fate, but the entire country's path forward. South Africa is tired of instability. Tired of leaders talking unity while the nation fragments. Tired of empty resolutions from high-level meetings that do nothing for the people struggling in townships, villages, and inner cities. This NEC meeting can't afford to be more of the same. Because if the ANC continues to fumble, the electorate is ready to deliver its final verdict, and next time, there may be no second chances. So stay locked in, folks. What happens in that ANC-NEC room could change the future of South Africa's democracy. Will they double down on unity or retreat into factional warfare? Will they clean up local government or lose it entirely? The clock is ticking, and the whole country is listening. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you think the ANC can survive this new era? Is the GNU working, or is it just delaying the inevitable collapse? Let's get into it.